So here we're in southeast Iceland, which is where you'll find many lagoons with icebergs. And here I'd like to shoot a panorama. So I'm going to just show you a few things I think about. The first thing I do is I get my lens strap out of my way. I use a removable one where I can just connect it up, and then I take what's left and put it around my belt or somewhere else. And then the most important thing is whatever area of your tripod you're going to rotate around, that area needs to be level. And I have a special leveling center column, and you can get these for Gitzo and Really Right Stuff and other brands of tripods, where I can just loosen something here, and there's like a half ball head under my normal one, and I'm just going to level that up and lock it down. Then the second thing I need is to get my camera so that it's not at an odd angle. And on newer cameras you can have an electronic level. If you have an older camera, you'll want a bubble level. And the bubble level, you can come in here and just slide into the hot shoe. And what I want to do secondly is get the camera level with the horizon. It's okay if I'm leaning down or up a little bit in my composition, but I'm going to get here and get that level. And I might use live view on my camera so I can frame it up at the same time as looking at that level. Then I can lock it down. And now that I have the base of where it's going to rotate level and I have the hot shoe level, I can loosen up the area that allows me to create a panorama and be able to rotate around. When I do this, I'm going to use live view, and I'm going to look at what's on the edge of my screen, and I'm going to move it until it's just beyond the middle. That way I'm going to get the right amount of overlap, about a third. Sometimes I'll move it just to the center if I want a half for my overlap. And then I'm able to go around taking this. If you don't have a cable release, set your camera to 2-second self-timer, and that will allow you to hit the button and then let go so the shake of you hitting the button stops. And if you use live view, the mirror that's in your camera will already be up, so it's the equivalent to using mirror lockup mode. And if you do that, you can create a pretty good panorama going across and getting a really wide area and be able to get it stitched. The only other things to think about is use manual focus and be in manual exposure mode so your exposure is consistent. And that's it from Iceland.